look at all of the destruction, the thing that we're really seeing are roofs did not survive this tornado. They got, roofs got ripped off. And the other thing is we're seeing a number of trailers. If those things weren't tied down or secured in some way, that's roof damage. But in this same area, in the same parking lot, there are a number of trailers that have been flipped over, and you see that right there in the top of your shot. Now, Sky 5 was right on these tornadoes as they developed and as they moved through the Maud area, and when they made their way into Seminole, we were definitely warning everybody in Seminole to get in their storm shelters and take their severe weather precautions, because this was a seriously damaging storm. And this is just one indication of how bad the winds were and how bad these tornadoes were when they made their way straight through the middle of Seminole. They cut a path right through the middle of Seminole, and this is the damage that it caused. Now, if we bring the camera over to the left a little bit more, Francisco, back to those houses. Remember those houses that we were looking at earlier? There are a number of houses that have been damaged by this tornado, and then we'll make our way. I'm just going to keep going along this path, but there's some homes right there. Now, the thing about it is we flew over these right after the first tornado hit, and then a second round came through and did more damage to these homes. And so, I mean, like I said, it was like a 1-2 punch as this tornado moved through the area. We're going to continue on, Francisco. You just bring the camera to the left, and we're going to go to there's one building that almost collapsed to the top right there, top right. They're doing a press conference now with Kevin Stitt. Right there, it's that. See that white building with the roof damaged on the right side of it? So this building took a direct hit, and you can see all the damage to the south side of this building, and there's a building behind it that is just totally collapsed. But I'll come around this. Do what? We are live with all the Hearst stations, with all the Hearst, yeah. But a lot of damage here, so they're showing our shot live on air as well. But a lot of damage here to the Seminole Chemical and Supplies Company, or Seminole Chemical and Supplies Incorporated. You can see that's the south side of that building just completely torn off. There's another trailer, Francisco. If you zoom out and then go to the left, over to this, it looks like there's maybe more part of this company, but go to the left, keep going left, and keep going left across that road, and right there next to the pond, there's a trailer that's been flipped over, and looks like some tanks that have been blown into the water. Some more damage here. Now, what we want to do is we want to get back over to the center of town. Let's go across the golf course. I want to show you some of the damage to the trees along the golf course, Francisco. Just keep coming left, and let's go across the golf course. It's going to take a lot of. They've lost almost all the trees here on this golf course. Right, look at that. Almost all of them are down. They're either the tops of them are ripped off, or the trees have been completely uprooted. But a lot of damage here to the golf course here in Seminole. But I know that is the least of their concern. The more of the concern is downtown area, where more extensive damage. We're going to head that way right now. If you just go right off the nose, Francisco, and we'll find that damage. There was one building that had right there that red roof. You can zoom right into that red roof. Extensive damage to this building, and the roof is across the street. So some of it's still on the building, but right there at the bottom of your shot, right at the bottom of your screen, if you come straight down, Francisco, if you can zoom out a little bit more, and bottom left of your screen here in just a couple of seconds, you'll see that part of the roof. That is part of that red building that was peeled off, and there's some other, you see that other roof right there that has lost its roof. This is what we're seeing all over town. Damage to rooftops, damage to trees, some buildings completely flattened, but this is some incredible damage here in the town of Seminole, and they are continuing to clean this up, or I mean, the cleanup is just now starting and it's going to continue for the next few months, maybe into a couple of years, as Seminole tries to recover from a devastating storm, a devastating series of storms that moved through last night and destroyed so much of the town. I've been asking this morning if we've gotten any word about injuries or anything like that, and I haven't gotten any information about injuries. Now, and hopefully we don't get any. I mean, I know that there was one individual whose home got hit and possibly had some injuries, but not life-threatening. And we got word that there were people walking themselves to the hospital, which is also an indication of some injuries. But that's about all we're hearing. And once we get more information about that, we'll definitely pass that along to you. Let's go. I don't know where the camera is right now. Is it off the nose? Okay, come to the right a little bit more and get that building. Yeah, right there. Zoom in right there, that block, that whole block. Remember that building that just scattered everything along that whole block? A lot of damage right here. That building was completely flattened. The roof was peeled off of it, but completely flattened. Now, this is definitely indication of a tornado because the debris is going in a different direction. So this debris is actually spread to the northwest. The debris from that other building that we were looking at just moments ago, that was spread to the northeast. So that's indication of a spinning or a rotating storm where winds are in all different directions as it rotates and makes its way through the town. If we go across the street to the left, Francisco will see another building that the roof is gone and it's partially collapsed, but that one's completely demolished and completely flattened on the ground. Now the other building I'm talking about is right there. See how the roof is gone? All you see is the metal structure, but it has also failed and has collapsed. That's another total loss, and I don't even know what was in it, but I can't tell if it's a wood structure or a metal structure. But and then if you come straight down from that, there's more damage. This is some of the damage that we covered last night. There you go, those two buildings. And if you need an example of what these strong winds can do, there you go. I mean, that will definitely paint a picture of it. And I'm looking at, oh man, there's another building right underneath us. And when you say the roof got peeled back, go to the left of Main Street. Yeah, go down to the left, down to the left, down, right there. See that right in the middle of your shot? Look at that roof, just peeled back, half of it, just peeled over. The wind just grabbed it and exposed everything inside. So very strong winds. That looks like it's down, just right down Main Street. But like I was saying before, I spent a lot of time here in Seminole. My grandparents lived here, and so this town holds a lot of memories for me, and it's really sad to see so much of what I saw when I was a kid now just in a pile of debris.